Picture this, a world where a tiny molecule, barely visible to the naked eye, could hold the key to fighting a chronic illness. Sounds like the plot of a cheesy superhero movie, right? Well, hold on to your hats, folks, because the world of science is serving up a potential blockbuster with alpha-lipoic acid, or ALA for short. Now I know what you're thinking. Alpha-lipoic acid? Sounds like something I'd find in a car battery, and you wouldn't be entirely wrong. This little powerhouse is found naturally in our bodies and in foods like spinach, Popeye would be proud, and meat. But here's where it gets interesting. ALA is a potent antioxidant. Think of antioxidants as the body's very own cleanup crew, diligently picking up the trash known as free radicals. These troublemakers damage cells, causing oxidative stress, which has been linked to a whole host of health issues, including, you guessed it, multiple sclerosis, MS. So, could ALA be the secret weapon in the fight against MS? Let's dive into the research and find out. Before we dive deeper into the wonders of alpha-lipoic acid and its potential in fighting multiple sclerosis, we'd love for you to join our mission. If you're as intrigued as we are about unraveling the mysteries of science and discovering groundbreaking health insights, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. By doing so, you'll stay updated with our latest videos and become a part of a community that's passionate about exploring the marvels of the human body and beyond. Let's journey together into the world of ALA and more. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, so allow me to break down this antioxidant business in a way even your pet goldfish could understand. Imagine your cells are like tiny, bustling cities. Free radicals are like those pesky pigeons, always loitering, leaving their mark everywhere, and generally being a nuisance. That's where antioxidants like ALA swoop in, like the city's sanitation department, armored with tiny brooms and dustpans, ready to clean up the mess. They neutralize those pesky free radicals, preventing them from causing further damage. In the context of MS, this is a big deal. See, MS is a real party pooper. This autoimmune disease throws a wrench in the nervous system, causing the immune system to mistakenly attack the protective covering of nerve fibers called myelin. It's like your immune system suddenly decided your nervous system was a rogue piñata and went to town on it. This myelin damage disrupts the flow of nerve signals, leading to a whole smorgasbord of symptoms, from fatigue and vision problems to mobility issues. And guess what plays a role in this myelin mayhem? You guessed it again. Oxidative stress. Now, before you go popping ALA supplements like candy, let's talk about the science. While research on ALA and MS is still ongoing, some studies have shown promising results, particularly for people with secondary progressive MS, SPMS, a stage of MS where disability steadily worsens. One study published in the oh-so-catchy journal found that ALA might help slow down brain atrophy, a fancy way of saying brain shrinkage, in people with SPMs. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm rather fond of my brain, shrinkage-free. Another study presented at the prestigious European Committee for Treatment and Research in Multiple Sclerosis, ECTRIMS, conference in 2024 echoed these findings. This study found that a daily dose of 1,200 milligrams of ALA led to a significant reduction in brain atrophy rate in people with SPMs. That's right, folks, less brain shrinkage. These findings have injected a much-needed dose of hope into the MS community. But hold your horses, because... So, how does ALA work its magic? Well, it's not magic, it's science. Remember those free radicals we talked about? Those tiny troublemakers? ALA swoops in and neutralizes them, preventing them from causing further damage to the myelin sheath, that protective coating around nerve fibers. Think of ALA as a bodyguard for your myelin, shielding it from the onslaught of free radicals. It's like giving your nervous system a suit of armor, making it more resilient to the attacks of MS. But that's not all. ALA also helps reduce inflammation, another culprit in MS progression. Inflammation is like your body's way of sounding the alarm when something's wrong. But in MS, this alarm system goes haywire, causing chronic inflammation that damages the nervous system. ALA helps calm down this overzealous immune response, like a stern but loving parent telling their kids to simmer down now. So ALA is a double whammy. It fights oxidative stress and reduces inflammation, two major players in the progression of MS. But before you start seeing ALA as the ultimate cure-all... Now, I hate to be the bearer of slightly less exciting news, but more research is needed before we start handing out ALA like party favors. The studies I mentioned earlier were promising, but they were relatively small. We need larger, longer-term studies to confirm these findings and determine the optimal dosage for maximum benefit. That's where the Octopus trial comes in. This large, ongoing study in the UK is investigating the potential of several different treatments for SPMS, including our friend ALA. The results are expected in 2028. So, mark your calendars, folks. The Octopus trial is a big deal because it's a multi-arm, multi-stage study, meaning it's testing multiple treatments simultaneously. This will give researchers a much better understanding of how ALA compares to other treatment options and whether it can truly make a significant difference in the lives of people with SPMS. Now, I know you're probably itching to try ALA for yourself, especially if you or someone you love is living with MS. But before you raid your local health food store, I urge you to pump the brakes and have a chat with your doctor. Remember, ALA is still under investigation. While it shows promise, we need more research to confirm its effectiveness and safety. Plus, like any supplement, ALA can interact with other medications, so it's crucial to get the green light from your healthcare provider before adding it to your regimen. Think of it this way: would you start a new workout routine without consulting a trainer? Probably not. The same goes for your health. Your doctor is your health coach, and they're the best person to guide you on your MS journey. So there you have it, folks. ALA might just be the tiny superhero the MS community has been waiting for, but remember, even superheroes need a sidekick. So, talk to your doctor, stay informed, and keep fighting the good fight. Now, I know you're probably itching to try ALA for yourself, especially if you or someone you love is living with MS. But before you raid your local health food store, I urge you to pump the brakes and have a chat with your doctor. Remember, ALA is still under investigation. While it shows promise, we need more research to confirm its effectiveness and safety. Plus, like any supplement, ALA can interact with other medications, so it's crucial to get the green light from your healthcare provider before adding it to your regimen. Think of it this way: would you start a new workout routine without consulting a trainer? Probably not. The same goes for your health. Your doctor is your health coach, and they're the best person to guide you on your MS journey. So there you have it, folks. ALA might just be the tiny superhero the MS community has been waiting for, but remember, even superheroes need a sidekick. So, talk to your doctor, stay informed, and keep fighting the good fight.